Ghetto Cowboy, Chapter 21. I hear a shout. The wind kicks up, and someone jumps off the ladder that was going up the roof of the Ritz. Harper. A blue tarp up top whips about in the wind. I hear him shout to Jamaica Bob, "That roof ain't gonna hold me. I'm too heavy to get up there." Bob's trying to look up into the rain and wind. "We can't fix it till this rain stops. But we got to get that tarp tied down." Suddenly my mouth opens. I can climb up there? Harper, Tex, and Bob all turn and look at me. They wouldn't have been more surprised if Boo had spoken up. I don't know why I opened my big mouth. Maybe I was just trying to show Harper I ain't totally useless. But they don't say no. Bob shrugs. "Kid might be light enough. We could tie a rope to him." I can see Harper thinking hard, and it feels like maybe he don't want me to get hurt. But then he asks, "Can you climb?" I think, yeah, I can climb. I hopped enough fences in my time. I can climb up onto an old barn. I nod. Next thing I know, Harper is tying a rope to my waist. Tex stands there, holding up the ladder leading to the broken roof. The blue tarp whips about, the rope ties flying in the wind. Harper leans in close. "If you feel like you're falling, jump. I'll catch you." I give him a look like, yeah, right, but it's better having him down here than not. I grab onto the metal ladder. It's cold to my hands. I feel like one of them fire rescue guys, only there ain't no flames. Bob give me a thumbs up, but he's starting to look worried. He trades words with Harper, who seem even more worried. They stare at the tarp, whipping around, and shake their heads. I know they're gonna change their minds, so I start climbing before they can say anything. About halfway up, I feel the rope tugging on me. Harp is yelling something, but I can't hear him because the rain and wind is so loud. I wave him off and keep going. The ladder is shaking from the gusts. I hold on tight, afraid I'm just gonna slip off. The rain keep blowing in my eyes and blinding me. Them cowboy boots I'm wearing got no grip, so they keep slipping off the ladder too. Then there's the tarp and the ropes, snapping around my head like whips. I think one of them might cut my head off. What was I thinking? I look back down. Everyone's staring at me, but I don't want to wuss out. Once I get up to the edge of the roof, I can see why Harp jumped. The hole looks like someone dropped a car through it. I look down into the void and see Boo's stall, crushed by the missing piece of the roof. Man, what's left up there seems real rickety. I can hear it squealing as it moves around in the wind. A big gust hits me, and I almost lose it. Grab on with all my might and shut my eyes tight. When they open again, I can see the three guys holding the ladder still and Harper waving me back down. I look away. I can see the lay of the land from up here. The whole place is a mess, like it's been hit by a tornado or something. But the worst thing is seeing that dead horse lying there in the mud. This is the tarp they was using to cover it. I take a deep breath and pray for the wind to die down for a second. When it does, I take the last 3 steps, and then I'm up on top. I keep my eyes on the rope whizzing around me. I used to catch flies all the time, so I pretend they're just a couple of bugs buzzing around my head. The first time I reach for one, I almost fall off. I end up on my stomach, looking down into the darkness. My mind goes blank, and I hold on like my hands is made of glue. But just as I start thinking of jumping, one of them ropes hits me in the head, and I snag it, wrapping it around my arm. Now what? I see Harper pointing to something. I follow his finger and see a wood beam sticking out from the edge of the building. He making motions like I should tie it around that beam. The only problem is I got to crawl along the edge of this roof about 15 feet to get to it. With the rain and the wind and all the noise and spooked horses and guys shouting, somehow I just start moving. The building creaks and squeals. Pieces fall off left and right. But all of a sudden, I'm there. I just have to hold on with my legs, reach down, and pull that rope tight around the beam until the tarp stops flapping about and lays down over the hole. I don't know how to tie no knot, so I just wrap it and crisscross it till it sticks. I hear a cheer go up, and them guys down below is all smiles, and suddenly I don't feel scared no more. I make my way backwards to the ladder. When I get there, the rope is just lying there, like a present or something. I grab it and look down where they waving me back. The rope seemed long enough, so I just pull it down with me. The ladder don't seem as rickety going down. When I get back to Earth, they all treat me like I had just won one of them races. All slaps on the back and guys saying, "Way to go," and stuff. Even Harper has a different look in his eyes. For the first time since I got here, I feel all right.